Welcome again, Converge fans. Gundam Converge fans, that is, because Converge does do Kamen Rider and stuff. Today we got three. We have a secret chase of this Rick Dias, and then we have the Silver Bullet. Okay, number 64 and number 95 in the overall Converge line. According to fandom here, this is a mass-produced attack mobile suit featured in Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Okay, I like to learn about this stuff, so you can pass through this if you want, of course, but apparently it was used to mass-produce suits by AEUG and fighting the corrupt Titans. Anti-Earth Union Group or something? I forget. I'm trying to learn about Gundam. It's just a crazy universe. There are multiple universes. Anyways, they're saying that these were given to pilots that couldn't afford their own custom Gundams or the Hayukushikis and stuff like that. So it was also saying that this is one of the early robots where the cockpit was in the head instead of in the chest. So that's all I got here. Let's open this one up and see what's inside this one. No, it's already opened. Alright, well anyways, in this wave, we have these other ones here. Hold on here. And the internet is telling me this wave we're looking at is wave 11, the very first 11 wave. Alright, so yeah, I got a few of these, or I will review a few of these later on. Okay. The date here says 2013, so this is a pretty old little toy. I was hoping for the gum would be in there. I think maybe a lot of guys maybe open these when they're this old and remove the gum, because if you chewed on gum from 2013, you'd probably get sick, right? But me, I kind of like to look at the gum because it's so. I want to find the most disgusting gum by collecting these things. It'll be funny. But, little weapons, it looks like there. So fandom also says this color scheme is the early color scheme, this grayish scheme, and then later on they moved over to a red color scheme. So this being the gray model, this is actually the secret chase version. The red one is the normal one. That's why the box has the red photo. These little foot stands, if you're new to Converge, are just ridiculous. They cover up so much of the feet, and the thing stands without it. So those just go into the trash. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Get better light. So cool. Obviously, for me, I see the eye or cockpit first. And you can see there's some sort of like molded detail behind this clear green. It looks like a camera aperture, actually. It's so thick, this dome. It's awesome. I really like it. So then it's got this like shielded like carapace or something, red matte finish. And I like that these early Converges, they tell you the chassis numbers, RMS 099. For some reason, a lot of the newer ones don't do that. I don't know why. Okay, a lot of standard Converge details here. I have a feeling this was a separate piece, but this red doesn't want to come off. But I'm now thinking the head. Yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately, because these shoulder things are here, you can't actually rotate the head by design unless it looks really goofy like that. But you could probably put it on backwards. Not sure why. Well, that's an interesting look. Okay. So it is many pieces put together, but they're glued. So it's nice that they paint all this stuff for you. That's why I like collecting. I like collecting these because they're really small, and yet they have so many details. Not as much as a Gundam model kit, but they're a fraction of the size and the cost for these regular ones, at least. So you can see there's two different grays here. I would call that a normal medium gray, and then this is a really dark gray. I kind of feel like it's got a little hint of blue in it as well. Maybe it can be considered a dark blue. So the arms, they should pivot, and this time the peg is on the arm piece, and you can see some nice little details here. Looks like there's some hoses leading to the hand, which is kind of interesting. Alright, very blocky design. Much detail here, but a lot of details here. Okay, and then the legs and feet are just totally molded in. They could be separate pieces, but they're glued. But I do like how the feet are that lighter gray. Looks like there's some thrusters there, some thrusters up in here. Okay. I don't know if those are thrusters or vents, but yeah, typical details. Looks like here we have, you know, a hole for holding some weapon, but both hands are molded right into the arms. They're not separate pieces. So it's because it's from the earlier wave of Converges. I do see 2 pegs here, so let's see about these other pieces now. Some sort of shields. It even says AEUG. Maybe some whitewash in there would be nice. With some details on the backside as well. So I'm not sure if these are... Well, according to the photographs, it looks like these are supposed to be in the up position. Okay. And then, well, you could either fit this pistol. It's a really tight fit. This could be the smallest gun I've seen in the Converge line. It's kind of comical how small it is. What's weird is there isn't a hole on the other hand because they gave you 2 pistols. It's very strange, right? Am I crazy? I guess I could use this for something that may have lost its weapon though. But we should probably take a look at the big boy here. What is this? Some sort of bazooka maybe, or giant beam cannon? But I gotta say, it's pretty lame. I mean, there's no recess whatsoever for any sort of projectile to come out of that thing. I'm assuming this is the front. Yeah, just based on the images. So this actually is possibly the lamest looking weapon I've seen in the Converge lineup. There just aren't that many details, you know. Oh well, it is from Wave 11, so let's see if it at least fits the shoulder well. It looks like it is. It's gonna clear the shoulder nicely, so that's good. You can pivot it up and stuff like that. But yeah, that omission of a depression there, or maybe like a barrel sticking out, that could have been molded. Yeah, I think I'll actually just use the pistol, because this just blocks too much of the view, right? So let's pop this pistol in here. So at least you get 2 extra weapons that you can put into hopefully other units. That gun's so funny. So small. You know, I usually don't even take the time to show you the images, but I try to show the images from the cartoons themselves. You know, not digital renderings and stuff, so... Yeah, I mean, it looks like the thing in deformed shape, right? Here's the original colors. So, it's cool. Cool. Let's get this other one open here. So, I'm assuming this is red, at least that's what I ordered this one online, I think. I buy half my stuff at local shops, half the stuff online. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is gray as well. I have 2 secret chases. Man, that's not what I wanted. It's crazy. Well, that part of the reviews come to an end early. I guess I'll have to show that one off. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, well, we got we have Converge number 95, which the internet is telling me comes from Wave 16, the original Wave 16. This is dated 2014, right there in the bottom. It's called Silver Bullet, frame ARX-014, and a character named Gale Chan used this one, I guess. And that's what's also saying here in fandom. Apparently this thing was it's a variant of the Dovin Wolf. They captured some units, and they stuck on like a Gundam head on some of them, or a GM head on some of them. It showed up in Mobile Suit Unicorn. I haven't seen that cartoon, unfortunately. What else here, if you want to pause that text there. So they're testing out stuff using captured units. Alright, so what else is in Wave 16? We got these things here. Yeah, I'll review some more of those soon enough. Well, whenever I get to it. Here's some stats on the particular rig. Oh, well, I'm so let down by Direct Dias not being the red that I wanted. I don't like getting duplicates. You know, buying the same thing twice, it's ridiculous. Okay, well anyways, you got some really small antennae here that I think should be super glued in place, because they will fall out and you will lose them forever. So I might have to pause this in a moment to, well, we'll see how tight they fit first. Oh man, these are really hard to get out. 1 came out, 2 came out, 3. Okay. That's all of them. And then the main unit itself has the silly stand. I believe the first 20 waves of Converge use these silly clear stands that are pretty much garbage. And then after that, the pound waves, they are better. So that's what 2014 gum looks like. See how it's kind of changing color there. That one's actually not that bad. I actually have this figure already. I bought it loose and it was missing these antennae, so I ended up buying this a second time because I want the whole thing. So this one's a nice matte, I guess gray. I kind of feel like there's a shade of tan in there, and this thing's really cool because the head has these clear translucent yellow eyes, although in shadow they're kind of hard to see, but you can see when the light gets in there. I think there's molded detail behind the yellow. Yeah, I can see it. I'm not sure if you can. This is yellow paint or gold paint in this section here. Okay, right. The chin is white. There's a little black wash in here. Some nice vent details. And there's no paint on that section though. So this little antenna here pops in like this. And this one goes here. And these are missing from my original purchased one locally. So after this video I'm going to crazy glue all these antennae in place because I don't want to have to buy this for a third time. I may put these in backwards. No, I guess they are in properly. I think the pin isn't very long, so I can definitely see these falling out very easily. Okay, but there it is with the antennae. So it is pretty cool looking. But I kind of feel these antennae are fragile as well. Alright, I'm going to just do these part by part here. So this backpack has thrusters, and it's got these two antennae or fins. I'm not sure what they are, but they go on the back here, it looks like. And they're supposed to point down according to the images I pulled up. I think it's labeled actually. I think that's an L. So yeah, the left side, looking at it from the back, that is. And see, this is cool. It has the frame number or the mobile suit number ARX-014. And this thing pegs into the back. Alright, looking at this thing without the head, let's see what details we have. So the neck, yeah, it's got some decent details. We got some little like grooves there. The arms are on pegs. This time the pegs are on the torso. And there's a bunch of grooves and dots in here. Unfortunately, the hand is just molded in. You know, it's the same piece. All this is one piece. Just a nice paint app for the hand. There's also a little gray, or maybe that's gunmetal in there for the elbow. No, it looks like it's just gray. Same as the hand. Alright, there's like a side thruster here on the leg. I don't know. I'm guessing this is a vectoring thruster. It's got some vents here. Big thruster there. Little butt shield there. Standard details on the bottom of the feet look nice. Interesting feet. Yeah, grooves and all that stuff. It's got like an aqua color here and a metallic version of it there. And so let's put the backpack on. Or you know what, let's put the head on. Probably easier to do that. And now let's put the backpack on. So T-shaped peg. Okay, then that backpack's not going to fall off too easily. And then I guess the weapon, which is like a pistol looking SMG thing. A lot of cool details on this one, all the grooves and whatnot. But the hand is just molded into it. And it's just pretty much the same gray. So you can articulate that obviously a little bit. Look at that, yeah, shoot gangster style. Okay, well, yeah, it's a nice figure and all that. Let me get these things spinning. Alright, let's pull out some figures that they mentioned on Fandom. So, the Dovin Wolf. So, I guess this is, you know, a bad robot. And it has a mono eye. But the frame is supposed to be similar, and they swapped in a Gundam head. The backpacks are similar, but definitely not the same. Let's see about the torso. You know, they they look they look pretty much different to me. I can see some similarities, but it's not the same frame at all. So, yeah, yeah, this one looks like it's got vectoring thrusters maybe as well, but the design is definitely different. Alright, so here's a unicorn, which it was shown in, and here's a Hayako Shiki. Okay, so that's all I'll show off today. So the newer ones, when you get into the pound 1 through 20 in the special selection series, they have their logical stands with a peg, and it goes into the bottom of a foot. So I like to use them to label stuff, but I now have on AliExpress you can order these acrylic discs. I think they're meant for like cakes or cupcakes. You can get 30 packs for like a few dollars, and so I'm going to put these guys on these so I know what they are. Okay, let's let these guys spin on their own one last time. Well, yeah, they're cool and all. I guess there's going to be another video to come, because I'm going to order the red version of this. And since I have a duplicate of this, I'm going to customize that duplicate one that I have the antennae missing from. So I guess there'll be 1 or 2 videos coming about these two same figures again. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you in the next Converge. Bye.